this. So, I know I haven't been on in a while or made a video. I apologize for not being connected. I've just been really busy. I was first busy getting ready to come to Denver, and then I've been pretty busy since I've been in Denver, obviously. Tomorrow I'll been here 3 weeks. So, time flies, right? Anyways, been doing pretty good at work. Feeling pretty good about the training. Really enjoy the company, kind of what they stand for. And the operations, just from a person that's worked in retail for a while, are pretty clean and straightforward, which is nice. Makes it easy to learn. And if you're going to be running a store, obviously, that's a good thing. So yeah, just been here training, so I've been doing good on that front, but on the eating front and the health front, not so much. And so today, I'm just ready to get started again. I feel terrible right now. I got a headache. Just feel hungover, and I didn't even drink. Is the best way I can describe it. Just got clogged nose, headache. Been feeling kind of tired and apathetic. It's amazing how much food and your diet affects your mental health. So, anyways, yeah, not feeling real good today. Hopefully after I get going a little bit, I'm drinking a little bit of ginger water right now. Or not hopefully, I know. After a couple days of juicing again, I'll feel a lot better. So that's why I'm here. Start again. I kind of feel grounded enough here into my training to start a reboot again. One of my biggest issues is when I have any big change, and coming to Denver, being away from my son, and training for a brand new job as a store manager, that's big change. And so one of my things that I've really got to work on is when there's big change, or if there's any adversity in life, or any sort of big shift, I have to learn to stay centered even during that. That's a pretty big problem for me. Not that I wasn't kind of struggling before with my reboot, but I hadn't totally given up or hadn't totally quit doing all my other tasks like reading and my writing and meditation and all those kind of things that I kind of dedicated that I would do this year. I still have my daily struggles with it, but I hadn't just kind of thrown my hands in the air, and I still kind of had a good center and a focus, and I was grounded. But then when I got to Denver, I just said, well, screw it, because I was all nervous about my new job and training and meeting all the new people, that I let that consume me. And then, of course, those nerves went away after the first day. But then I just kind of kept spinning and spiraling and eating out and doing whatever the hell I wanted, which never ends up well. So, that's pretty much been my life since I've been in Denver. I've set out days to juice, but I never really tried too hard. I'll go about 3/4 of the day, and then I'll get off work, or it'll get nighttime, and I'll just go out to eat, and I'll eat enough calories for 2 days. So, at least I've been getting some juice in my body, I suppose, but not near enough. So, today I'm starting my reboot again. It's day 1. How are you guys doing? Sorry, not trying to be a downer. It's a good thing. I'm starting again. I'm definitely glad to be making a video again, to get reconnected with all you guys, to meet any new people that have come along in the past month since I've kind of disappeared. I know Terry went for a little bit because he had some stuff to deal with, which is understandable. He's moving and had some life changes and stuff. So I know he's supposed to be coming back. If he's not already, I haven't really checked. I know he's supposed to be back soon. So that's awesome. Yeah, just excited to kind of maybe get caught up with some of the other new people and reconnect with the people that I knew from before. Mackie, how is it? Sue's Blues, I know you're out there. I know you don't make videos, but you still comment and have been very encouraging to me. So hi to you as well. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. I haven't been on in a while, but in any case, I'm excited to get reacquainted with all the people I knew before and all the new ones, and just to get plugged in here again. You know, it's going to be harder to do all the things that I was doing before just because now I'm working. So I don't have quite as much time to be reading or writing. But that just means I'm going to have to become that much more committed to get the things I want to get done, because I'm not going to feel right until I do. And I know when I get a few days into this reboot, my mind will feel clear, and that will help focus on all the other things as well. So, my plan is to do what I can the first few days, don't get me wrong, but my main focus is to sticking with the reboot, and then I'll kind of add the other things and get caught up on the other things, because I can write a couple pages for a while to get caught up on where I should be, and I can read more than I was reading today to get caught up on that. So I can get caught up on all those things besides my reboot, but my main focus right now is my reboot. So I guess just kind of a recap for how I'm feeling, how I'm doing today on day one. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here in Denver. Got some congestion and a headache going on. Other than that, physically don't feel too bad. Don't have any real aches or pains. My back hurts a little bit just because I slept in a little bit today, because I don't go to work till late. Usually when I sleep in, my back hurts. But physically, nothing too terrible, just a congestion and headache. More than anything, it's the mental warfare right now, because I feel so defeated and drugged down by all the failure over the past 3 months since I've been trying to do my second reboot. So I feel a little unmotivated by that, I guess. But in another way, I'm really motivated, because I know that I need to get started again if I have any hope of feeling better, if any hope of being healthy, if I have any hope of continuing on with a healthy life. Because for me, this reboot is just about refocusing my mind and getting into healthier habits and staying there the rest of my life, because I don't ever want to feel like I felt the past 3 weeks or how I felt before. Because I don't know that it matters what you're eating if you're going out to eat all the time. I don't think you can do it too healthy, unless you got a nice raw food restaurant or something where you live. But in general, what I pick to go out and eat is usually Mexican food or something. Lots of grease, lots of cheese. Don't eat meat, because I haven't eaten meat in a while, but I do get plenty of grease and cheese, which is not good for me either. So, yeah, kind of lost where I was going with that, but I think I was talking about my biggest obstacle is mental. And right now my system's clogged up with shit, pardon my language, but yeah, my system's just clogged up with all sorts of nasty crap food. So I know it'll be a couple days of getting some clean juice in me before I'll really start feeling like myself again. I mean, I guess that's kind of the beauty of it, is during this past three and a half weeks or so that I've just kind of said screw it and gave in to whatever. I didn't like it at all. Like, it didn't feel relieving one bit. I missed what it felt like struggling every day. As weird as that sounds, that's a good thing. That means I miss stability. I miss that structure of trying to get better. Because even though I was struggling, even though, one day I'd forget to meditate, or another day I wouldn't get to my reading or my writing, or I would go 3 days of a reboot and then have a mess up and then try again. I mean, even though I had all these bumps in the road, I was still trying. I was still slowly inching forward, and I miss that stability. I miss that growth. Someone that's a former addict, it's a real good feeling to not be okay with being stagnant and kind of giving in to your impulses, because that's what addiction's all about. So for a lot of my life, I felt the only way I felt okay was stuck in a little tiny box of addiction, focused on that one thing, but feeling content with knowing exactly where I was at, and that numbness. And of course, there's an underlying bad feeling throughout addiction, but for much of it, you're masking it with the addiction. So it's good to know that, now my only real addiction is food, and it's good to know that when I was completely giving myself into it and going out and eating a bunch of burritos or whatever every night, even during it, I didn't feel relief. I didn't like it. I did it out of routine, out of habit, out of not really knowing what else to do, because I didn't want to deal with my other mental anxiety. But I didn't feel good about the eating. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but for me it's a positive, because I didn't find any comfort in the eating whatsoever. And before, maybe I'd feel it for, that night, and then the next day I'd wake up and go, oh crap, why'd I do that? I just, I ruined my whole reboot. But so that discomfort's a good thing, because that discomfort pushes you into getting better. Like right now, I feel like total crap, but I know the only thing that's going to make it feel better is to get juicing and get on my reboot. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, I don't want to go on and on in circles. Hope you guys are doing okay today. It's day one, morning of day one. So all I have to do is go up, right? So here I am, getting started with my journey. Hope you guys are doing great. I'll try to make videos as often as I can. I'd love to say I'll make one every day, but I can't guarantee that, just because my schedule with work is pretty hectic, working about 60 hours a week. But I'll do what I can, and because they're good for me as well as any good they are for anyone else. So hope you guys are doing great. Talk to you soon. Juice on.